Hi everyone. Somebody made a comment on an old video that I did about 9 months ago, I think it was. And it was I'd forgotten the name at the time when I'd actually done the video, and I'd got the idea from SM Scrapper, and it was the Drunken Scotch technique. So I'm going to recreate that one today for you. And the colours I'm going to use is the latte in the alcohol ink. You need an ATC card. I'm also going to use my new one, which is a raspberry. And I think I'm going to use the butterscotch one. So you can use any colour, but I'm just using those because they're my three favourite colours. And what you're going to need is some glue. Now, the glue I used at that particular time was, oh, let me remember. What was the blooming glue? No, I can't remember. Oh no, it was the, let me see. It was the glossy accents, sorry. But I'm going to use this one now. This is the prick glue. Because you can use any glue really. It's just pour that on like that. Very, very easy technique this to do, but very effective. Doesn't matter if you've gone over like I have at all. Take a paintbrush. I usually have old paintbrushes that I use for, you know, doing things like this. And what you're going to do is just dab that. Don't brush it, just dab it all over a card. Right, just spreading it out. Just to give you you know, like a textured background. So I'm hoping that this is going to film quite clear. Because he'd been out and bought me a new light bulb, a clear one. I think that was the problem with the other one. It was like a white light bulb, and it gives like an orange look. Okay, so I've got that done now. That's all you do. Soak your brush. Take your alcohol inks, if I can open mine. No strength. Pour them on, and you can put that on wherever you want it. Okay. Pop that there. Like that. And it spreads as it does it. And then, see, mine are battered. I need new ones. Spread it about. Like that. Lovely, lovely colours. Very rich. Nice colours together. Like that. Just pop the lids back on. And then you take your heat gun, and that's all you do. You dry that until it crackles. So hopefully I can get that a little bit closer. And we'll just watch what happens. It will bubble, which is what you want it to do. So like I say, it's called the Drunken Scotch technique. Don't ask me why it's got that name. You'd have to go onto Sharon's site and see whether she... because I can't remember. It's already drying. It's very similar to crackle paint. You need this to bubble. Starting to bubble now. So do be careful when you're touching it afterwards. See that bubbling now? And it does look like it's crackled it as well. So fabulous technique, and look when you've finished. And thanks for those that's asked about me. Yes, I feel a lot better today. I can talk. Yesterday I could hardly talk. My throat was really hurting me, but it seems to be not too bad at the moment. All that headache I had last week must have been a cold I was coming down with. Keep that going. Like that. Depending on what glue you use, depends on how it takes. You know, I mean, how you the effect at the end. That's quite hot, that. But do love that, and you're not leaving it like that, because what you do then is you use some of the rub and buff. I'll find where I put mine. I'm going to use the gold, I think, and you only need a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Right, and it's just be careful because it's still hot. Lightly run your finger over with a smidgen of this on, and it picks up the ridges that was left behind, you know, what you'd left from the heat. Like that. You know, and you know, a Christmas decoration or something around a card. Look at that. Stunning. Really, really nice. So somebody sent me these cards. These are quite thick. And I just love the effect. And definitely now I've seen the crackle through it as well. Because mine didn't crackle last time, but it must have been the type of glue I've used. So again, I've just used the prick glue in a tube. Love that technique. So there you go. The last time I showed you that, it wasn't a very good video. Probably this isn't either. But it's showing you another technique of things to do and use your materials. I think I'm going to do another one using some different colours, and I'll use a different card and a different glue just to show you. Yeah, I'm going to use this all-purpose white glue and see what happens. Oh, if I can get the thing open. Like that. It's just, I got it, it's Edwards Tool and Accessories all-purpose white glue. 500 gram of it, so, you know, just try any. I do like the clear glues, but any glue will do. Dab that on where you want it. Obviously, the thicker you get, the more of a bubble you will create in the end. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to do a blue. Ugh. I haven't used mine for a long while, can't you tell? Oh, I can't even do it with my teeth anymore. Oh, God. Where's hubby when you need him? I can't open the blue. I'm not doing it with that one. Let me see. Well, we've got this one. This is the Purple Twilight. That will do. Whoops. Get away. Little mad fly. Ew. See, I love purple. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I want the blue though. I've done it. Nearly lost my teeth. Trying to open the thing. And then I'm going to use the latte again. So I do like this one. Doesn't matter if it runs off the pit. Oh, I like that. Look at that. So, well, we can dry it quick. Oh, gorgeous the way all them colours have just mingled. Oh, yeah, it's starting to go now. This one a thin chipboard card. Now that hasn't actually bubbled that much, so what I'm going to do, which I've never done before, I'm going to do some more over that, like that. Okay, and then just take my paintbrush and just dab that over to thicken that up. You know, to put a thicker layer over it. And again, I'm going to try those colours. So we'll see what happens this time. So this is something new for me. I've never tried this before. But I do like what it did. I'm also going to add a little bit of the pink. Not bothered of it going over. But it didn't bubble enough for me. So it's probably the wrong glue to use, but we'll see. Maybe I needed a thicker layer. What I would do next time, now doing this and finding out what happened, I would do one layer like you do the crackle paint, and then I would dry that and then do another layer, and probably do 2 or 3 layers, drying it in between, and then doing a last layer and popping on the alcohol ink. But this is now bubbling how it should. Yeah, you can see that going. Yeah, you needed more glue on, so that's fine. At least we know that now, but it's all trial and error. So I'm happy with that. It's given me a textured background. Like that. And I do like the colour. So to that, just to cool it off a little bit, I'm going to apply a little bit of the gold again. And just, it's still quite warm, so just be careful. And you could use any colour like this of the yeah, I like that. It's quite fancy, isn't it? Let me just try and wash that stuff off. I hate that stuff on my fingers and it stinks. But there you go. So I do like those. Quite pretty. Quite effective. So that's it. That's the Drunken Scotch technique. Hope you try it. Hope you have fun. And show us what you can do. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.